In Good Shape, your health magazine on DW, featuring an interview with a different expert every week.
Running is great too because it's very good for your health. It's good for your body and it's good for your soul and for your brain because running even makes you more creative. And this is what I'm going to check out with Jonas. I hope you're very creative. You're a runner and you want to talk with me about running. But the first thing I want to know is how often do you have to run to get all those health effects? This is what our viewer, Gianmarco Alberini from Italy, wants to know.
I think this highly depends on where you come from. If you are starting completely new with sports, I think it's enough to start with 1 or 2 trainings a week. And if you are more advanced, you can do from 2 to 3 trainings a week, but to be really healthy, you shouldn't exaggerate it. Just start it slow and listen to your body.
And starting slow, I think it's one of the key secrets. Diego from Portugal tried to take up running and he's getting out of breath after 5 minutes after a run. So what would you suggest?
I would suggest to take it even slower than that. So maybe just start with walking, go for a walk for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, then go to 30 or 60 minutes, and then you can start with running. And there's the same procedure, start slow, start short, and then make it bigger.
So it's like an interval training, but not with running and running very fast and running very slow, but with walking and running.
This is what you can do a little later, but first of all, I would start with just walking. Yeah. Just walk for 30 minutes or 60 minutes.
So how do you breathe properly while you run?
You need to have a good rhythm, okay? So you need to start with a rhythm that matches to your feet. So if you are running a little faster, you need to adjust this. You need to breathe faster. And if you don't do this, you will get some side stitches, and this is what you need to avoid. So rhythm is everything. And if you go faster, adjust the rhythm to your pace.
But doesn't it come naturally? I mean, if I run faster, I will breathe faster as well?
Yeah, you will breathe faster as well, and you breathe more deeply. Yeah. But you need to adapt this to your running pace, and you need to focus on this. So you really need to concentrate on keeping your rhythm with the breathing.
You might think that running is very easy because we all run since we were children. But as we just saw in the report, the ladies in the park had to train for their run. So do you train for running as well?
Yeah, I prepare for every run, and there are some exercises that you can do before every run to prepare the joints, the muscles and the technique. And the technique is one of the most important things that people tend to forget. Yeah. So we need to refocus on this, and this is what I do before every run.
And this is called the running ABCs, and this is what Jonas is going to show us now.
Yes, I will. All right.
So what are those exercises?
The first exercise is focusing on your ankle.
Okay.
And this is the starting position. Okay. You place your toe on the ground, right, and then you roll down on your heel. That's okay. Yeah. Upright body position. Yeah. Arms up. Okay. And then you just do it like this.
Okay.
And we go forward.
Okay. But I mean, this is not my usual running posture here. I'm not skipping around on my forefoot. Why do you have to train this?
We do this because we are dividing the running technique into 4 exercises, okay? And this one is focusing on your ankle, the muscles around your ankle, right, and this is what we are training now.
Good, fair enough.
The next exercise are the knee raises up to 90 degrees.
Okay. So
same
higher.
as for every exercise, right. Upright upper body position, knees up, and then we go forward.
So, the last exercise.
The last exercise is the butt kick. Okay. So you bring your heel next to your butt, okay? And you try not to raise the knee. No. So this is the movement, upright upper body position, and there we go.
A frequent runner problem is the so-called Shin splint syndrome. What's that?
The Shin splint syndrome is a pain that you can have on the front of your tibia. It can be very painful and is usually caused by overload and running too much or too hard or too fast after a long period of not working out. Sometimes it comes for advanced runners as well, so they just train for a marathon and they do a lot of volume training over the week, and then it causes the pain in the tibia. Another reason can be that you do not have the right shoe. that fits your biomechanics for the foot and that changes some of these mechanics. And another problem can be that you are a heel strike runner, and this is a technical problem that can cause this syndrome as well.
So how do you prevent it? Buy new shoes?
You need to have the right shoes for the ground that you're running on. And you need to take it slow. If you are having a break and then starting again with working out and running, you need to take it slow. You need to listen to your body, because these passive structures just need more time to adapt to the running. Another reason is that you just try to change your technique a little bit to be more of a forefoot striker and not so much of a heel striker.
But I mean, running is sometimes painful, which is normal, but when do I have to see a doctor?
You need to see a doctor when it's pain that is not muscle related. So if you have maybe a pain in your knees or on your tibia or on any other passive structure, you need to go to a doctor. Having sore muscles after a long run is normal, but you need to listen to your body and you need to listen to it and react to it.
What about overweight people? If you're obese, is it okay for you to run, or should you just avoid running altogether?
I would not recommend to go for a run because it's too much pressure and load that you put on your joints. I would recommend to use a more joint-friendly sport like swimming or cycling, or go to the gym and have a workout for your muscles, but I would not recommend to go for a run.
And after you lost the weight, you can
then
go
you can
for a
totally
run.
go for it.
So I guess that many of our viewers now would like to go outside and go for a run. Is there something they should do before if they just start a new sport?
Always recommend to go to a doctor and have a checkup on everything, on joints, on general health, on the heart, because you can have a problem and you do not know about this, and this is what you should go for a doctor for.
Right.